Hi guys, Sak Studio here, and for today, we are going to share on how we do our daytime interior rendering in Lumion. For this video, we will be focusing on the Lumion rendering effects. If you are interested in figuring out on how to do Lumion models similar to this one, just comment down below. For the Lumion model that we will be using on this video, it would be posted in our Gumroad website, which is called AEG1. You can download the Lumion model for free, or you can support us by donating any amount of money. Thank you so much. The version of AEG1 is Lumion 10, so only people with Lumion 10 or higher versions of Lumion will be able to open the model. So here is the interior Lumion model of AEG1. It's a living and dining area of a small condo unit with the modern rustic design. When capturing interior scenes with large windows, we usually place several wall components outside the model. This would enable us to put photos on the walls that would help create the right environment for a specific scene. Also, adding an area light above the wall component is important because this would help make it more realistic. Let's click the camera icon and there should be a captured image already set. Focal length should be 29mm. Now for the rendering effects, let's add the shadow effects first. Sun shadow range would be 156mm. Coloring would be 0.3. Brightness is 0.5. Interior exterior is 0. Omnishadow would be 0.8. Shadow correction would be 1 or maximum. Let's set the shadow type to normal. Soft shadows and fine detail shadow should be on. Alright, this is good enough. After the shadow, let's add the skylight effects. Let's set the brightness to 1.5. Saturation would be 1, skylight in planar reflections and skylight in projected reflection should be on, and render quality should be set to ultra. After the skylight, let's add the hyperlight effects. Let's set the amount to 69.6% and enable preview should be on. After the hyperlight, let's add the reflection effects. Reflection threshold would be 25 centimeters or maximum. Speedray reflection should be on, and let's set the preview quality low for now. Click the edit reflection plane and let's select all of the surfaces that are highly glossy or reflective. Okay, this is good enough. After the reflection, let's add the global illumination effects. Sun amount would be 0.1, Falloff speed is 0, reduce spots is 0.1, sun max effects distance would be 10 meters, and preview spotlight GI and shadows should be on. After the global illumination, let's add the print poster enhancer effects. Enabled should be on. After the print poster enhancer, let's add the bloom effects. Amount should be 0.1. After the bloom, let's add the analog color lab effects. Let's set the style to 1.7 and amount would be 0.1. After the analog color lab, let's add the sharpen effects. Intensity would be 0.5. After the sharpen, let's add the noise effects. Let's set the intensity to 0.1, color is 0, and size is 1. After the noise, let's add the color correction effects. Temperature would be 0.1, tint is 0.2, vibrance would be 0, brightness is 0.6, contrast would be 0.5, saturation would be 0.9, gamma correction is 1, limit low is 0, and limit high is 1. After the color correction, let's add the lens flare effects. Streak intensity would be 0.8, streak rotation is 1, streak count is 4, streak dispersion would be 0.7, streak fall off is 1.7, bloom amount would be 0.5, master brightness is 0.6, anamorphic streak amount is 0, ghosting amount is 0, isolate bright pixels is 0, halo amount is 0, and lens dirt is 0. After the lens flare, let's add the chromatic aberrations effects. Dispersion would be 0.1, affected area is 1, and safe shadows would be 0. After the chromatic aberrations, let's add the exposure effects. Exposure would be 0.5. After the exposure, let's add the autumn colors effects. The default setting for the autumn colors is already good. After the autumn colors, let's add the real skies effects. Let's click on the select real sky and choose sunset 2 on the sunset tab. Heading would be 159 degrees, brightness would be 2 or maximum, and overall brightness would be 2 or maximum. Alright, this is good enough. After the real skies, let's add the sun effects. Let's set the sun height to 25.7 degrees, sun heading would be 3.5 degrees, and sun brightness would be 1.8. Sun disk size would be 0. And that is pretty much it for the Lumion rendering effects. Let's now render this image. Let's use the print size or 3840 by 2160 so that the image would be able to handle the post-production process well. For the post-production process of this visualization, we will be making a separated tutorial video for that. We hope that you've learned something new from this video. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Perspective, you all in my section, tryna come to my session. We rolling up pressure, you know that we flexing. We bought all the bottles, we came with the models, girl.
it's a confession. I'm not like your exes. I came in from Texas, and now that we texting, you can find it whenever. Now you undressing, pennies on the dresser, your hair getting messed up. The